It's been reported that more students are suffering with mental health issues. I spoke to one student to help give us an insight into what it's like living with these difficulties at university.
So I was diagnosed with anxiety and depression. The anxiety really brought on the struggles at university. Even attending was difficult. So I'd get ready in the morning and then I'd set off, but I'd never make it because my anxiety would kick in before I even got there to the class.
Do you feel like you received enough support from university?
Well, there was a wellbeing drop-in service, but I'd spoke to other people about that had been to it, and they said it wasn't very helpful. So that put me off going to that a bit. That was at uni, but you had to go up to the desk in the middle of like student services and then ask them to direct you, and it was just all a bit public. I didn't tell the people that I lived with, and I had to finally admit it to my lecturers, but when I did message them and I email them and say, oh, I can't get this working on time, I need to fill out mitigating circumstances, and when I explained to them, they would just give me like other places to send my work to and things, saying that you need to hand it in by this day, this time, rather than they didn't really engage in any conversation about how I actually was feeling at the time, even when I did admit it to someone.
One student from Manchester Metropolitan University has set up a society to tackle some of the issues surrounding mental health within students.
I'm Abs. I founded the Time to Change Society, but this year I'm the project coordinator. The society itself was based on the national campaign. Time to Change is a national campaign based on ending the stigma and discrimination against mental health. So the society was basically taking that ethos and running with it to host events, to get people talking about mental health. I think mental health is important for everybody, but when you come from university, you come from you're ending your teenage years, and then you're making that huge transition and that final point of where am I going in my life. If they want to get in touch with the society, they can go into the union and ask for our contact details there. Otherwise, they have an email account, which is timetochangesociety@gmail.com. We've got a Twitter and we've got a Facebook. However you contact us, someone will reply.
After I told Anna about the Time to Change society that runs at MMU, she had this to say.
I think I would have used that more than the drop-in that they have, especially because it's not an individual thing. Like, you could meet other people with the same problems, which I think is really important. Whereas I felt quite isolated by trying to do it all by myself and not really meeting other people in the same situation from stresses at uni.